Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Heather, and on this channel we talk life, food, family, and fun. Today we're talking a hair product to combat the summer humidity, and if any of you know, I have witch's broom hair. Nothing makes it smooth. I could mop the floor with my hair.
Who undoes your hair? Do you like it? Like it? Why, it's absolutely hideous!
But I'm trying out something to see if it actually makes a difference. So, if you're interested in that, stay tuned and let's do this. Okay, so I am trying out the Keratin 7-Day Smooth System. You're supposed to put it in your hair when it's wet and then blow dry it and then flat iron it, and it's supposed to last for 7 days, even through a couple more washes. And so if it works on my hair, it will work on anyone's hair. I mean, pretty much. That's probably overstating, but it will work on most people's hair. So let's go see if it works. Okay, I'm in the bathroom and hopefully, gosh, the lighting in here is always awful. But basically, my hair is damp. It's not like super wet. The front of it's already started to dry, which you can see how mine dries naturally. It's very frizzy, and super humid here in North Texas. So what we're gonna do is try this product. It's not a new product, but I had never heard of it before. And in all honesty, growing up in Southern California, I didn't really need it, but I need it here in Texas. So this is the Treseme Expert Selection Keratin Smooth Thermal Technology 7-Day Smooth System, which is a heat activated treatment, and it's designed for use with a flat iron. So here it is right here. I got it off Amazon. And what you're supposed to do is take sections of your hair that's about 2 inches wide and work it through, then brush it through, then blow dry it and flat iron it, and then it's supposed to stay smooth for 7 days. Even through a couple of washes, I think, is what it says. So we are going to, I've never used it at all. Let's see. So I think it's like a couple of pumps through each section. Okay, it should be noted that I have nothing else in my hair, no other serums, no leave-in conditioners, none of that, because I just wanted to see what this does on its own. And so we're gonna brush it through like it says to make sure it's evenly distributed, and then we're gonna blow dry it. Okay, I'm using the Revlon one-step volumizer hair dryer. I did a full video on this and reviewing it, and I love it. I've never used anything since, and if you have not seen that video, I will link it in the cards above, up here right now, and in the description box below, so that you can check that out if you're interested in finding out my review on this. Okay, so I did the instructions based on the video that I watched, which was 2 pumps for every section. And my hair feels pretty, not terrible, but pretty gummy. Like I've put way too much hair product in, that's what it feels like. And when I look back at this bottle, it says 8 to 10 pumps over all your hair. And so if I had done maybe 1 pump for each section, I might have gotten through 10 pumps, but I probably put on twice what this is saying. So maybe I should put this instead of the video that I watched. But it does feel pretty gummy. So, I mean, if it's slightly smoother than what my normal hair looks like, it's probably because I have way too much of this stuff in here, but we're gonna go ahead and flat iron it anyway in sections the way that they say to. I am just using a Paul Mitchell Pro Tools Express Iron Smooth. Got this from my daughter when she was in school there, so works fine. And I mean, with all this stuff that's in it, you can see, I mean, it looks like I really need a haircut really badly, but in all honesty, I have cut it within the last couple of weeks. It's just wiry hair. You know, like some of the dogs that are described as a smooth coat or a wiry coat? Yeah, I'm the wiry kind. All right. You can see it's just really kind of stiff because there's too much product in there. Because my hair is not soft and doesn't, just fall. So whatever you put in it, it can become stiff and stand straight up. So anywhere else in non-humid places, I actually don't mind that because I can curl it and it will last for days like that. But here where it's humid, it doesn't matter what I put in it, it just falls. So first impression, besides the fact that I put too much in, clearly, you can feel I put too much in. But I usually have a massive problem with flyaways. Still have them. Where my hair just sticks straight up. I was really hoping that this would kind of tame that and help them to fall. And it has not done that. It's smoother for sure. Whether it stays in the humidity, I don't know. That remains to be seen. We'll have a look at that and I will update. But it's definitely smoother than it normally is. It looks good. It wasn't hard to do. You don't need as much as I did. And if this actually lasts a full week, even through another wash, this better last through another wash. I put so much of it in there. But, for hair that's normal, this probably does smooth out really well. And for hair that's real wiry like mine, it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, so it's day 2 with the keratin hair stuff, and it's still pretty straight for me. I mean, this is pretty straight. I have not brushed it or anything today, this morning, but I did go out walking in what my phone said was 90% humidity, and it felt thick outside. And so I was out walking this morning for an hour. Then I came home and did a 30-minute step workout, and it's still pretty straight. I mean, it's still pretty good considering the environment that I've put it in on day 2. So I'm gonna give it one more day. We'll wrap it up tomorrow and see if I can't get 3 days use out of it. I mean, it doesn't look great. I think I would need to curl it or something, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna leave it and see what happens, and we'll check it out tomorrow. Okay, today I let it air dry with some of the stuff in it, and it pretty much looks exactly how it normally looks when it air dries. Maybe slightly less frizzy, but not a whole lot. So I'm gonna flat iron it and see if it looks any better. I used half the amount of product as last time, and it still feels, a little gummy, but not too bad. All right, let's flat iron it and I'll come back and see what it looks like. Okay, honestly, I don't really see much of a difference in when I just use a regular like hair oil and then leave-in conditioner or something like that to a blowout cream. In fact, I mean, I do like it better actually not blow drying it, letting it air dry with the product on and then flat ironing it, because it does seem a little less frizzy than the last time I did it where I was using a blow dryer, but you know, it's still got flyaways and it feels weird. It feels very kind of gummy, like I've put way too much product in it. It's really weighing it down. And so I don't think I'm a big fan of this. I mean, it did keep it less frizzy. So maybe in the summer I'll use a little bit, even less than I used this time. I used, I think, 6 or 8 pumps of it, which was about half of what I used last time. So we'll see how long this lasts in the 90-degree heat with humidity and have my final thoughts at the end of it. All right, see you in a few. Okay, so today this is after washing it and then I just let it air dry. I noticed when it air dried, it did not look any less frizzy than it normally does. And then I flat ironed it and, you know, I mean, it's okay. It's all right, but I don't think it looks any different than if I had just washed it, put in a leave-in conditioner, and did the same thing as far as styling goes. So I don't really see a huge improvement with this. It does feel pretty heavy in your hair, and that's probably to weigh it down so that it doesn't get frizzy, but I just didn't really notice any major difference enough to purchase this because I think it was like 19 bucks on Amazon, and you know, it's a long process to do all of that, and it's extra drying to your hair anyway. So I usually either blow it dry or I'll use a curling iron or a flat iron, but I don't tend to do both of those. So I don't think it's that great. It might work on hair that's just not quite so frizzy, but if your hair isn't that frizzy, then why do you even need this, right? So I think save your money and just get a good leave-in conditioner, maybe an oil and some anti-frizz hairspray, and just, you know, wear a hat. You know, it's summer, just wear it. Okay, that's it for today's video. I hope you found this informative and useful, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you're notified of every video I post. And until next time, stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next video.